Kramer. Welcome to Mad Money. Welcome to Kramerica. All I do with my friends, I'm just trying to make you a little bit of money. My job is not just to entertain, but to do some teaching. So call me at 1-800-743-CBC. Tweet me at Jim Kramer. Wall Street has concluded that companies involved in artificial intelligence are paying too much money to build out the data centers. The hundreds of billions of dollars that they're all spending has turned off money managers and driven them toward other tech companies or even other growth companies from different sectors, including industrials, drugs, anything that has nothing to do with data. In fact, the data center is now a scarlet letter, and Wall Street loves industrials that have zero contact with these money pits. And that's the setup for today, where the Dow dipped 302 points, S&P declined 0.24%, but the NASDAQ advanced 0.23%. Honestly, it does seem pretty hopeless for the data center stocks. Consider 4 out of the 5 top performers S&P 500 this year are tech. But listen to this kind of tech. SanDisk, Western Digital, Seagate, Micron. Why these? Because they're plain old-fashioned data storage companies with an immense amount of demand and not nearly enough supply. And the storage companies are inherently boom and then bust. Always have been, always will. Right now, there's not enough capital equipment to relieve the tightness in the market, so these companies can put through endless price increases. But the moment there are enough machines to manufacture these products, their stocks will indeed plummet, as they always do. Micron reports after the close tomorrow night, and while it is one of my absolute favorite stocks, and I think it'll have an amazing quarter, there will be analysts who try to call a top.
The house of pain.
But how about the rest of tech? The data center, the hyperscalers, the proprietary semis, the ones we loved for so long. What happens to those? The answer can't be found here in a trading desk, not in this room. The answer can arguably be found in the greatest movie of all time. The answer can be found in The Godfather. You don't hear about it much on business shows, but then again, how many one-man business shows are there? How is The Godfather relevant here? Right now, you got 5 big tech companies, 5 families, so to speak: Amazon, Microsoft, Google, Meta, and OpenAI in partnership with Oracle. They're going all out to build these data centers anywhere they can. They're even in space. They're each trying to outspend the competition, if not dominate everything, then at least to keep rivals for snapping up their own core businesses. Meta, which many people feel has actually fallen behind, is trying to protect its social turf. Amazon's trying to block out anyone from doing retail. Microsoft wants to block companies that might intrude on both their lucrative consumer and business applications. Nobody wants to come in against Windows because they know they'll be crushed, though. And OpenAI, they want to come after everybody. With a budget of at least $300 billion for Oracle alone, and many other commitments made to many other companies totaling a whopping $1.4 trillion. This reckless, imprudent data center spending has been collapsing the value of all the stocks. Many have tried to rein them in, but to no avail. A lot of that's because OpenAI is funded by venture capitalists. The company seems to be willing to spend itself to death. The strategy is almost suicidal, but they're private. I have good news, though, for the heavy hitters in AI, which brings me to The Godfather.